Please welcome Rodger Lizaola.
We made it, guys. Saturday night, we made it. Fucking A. You look like Andre Arlovsky, the MMA guy. You have that face. Are you Eastern Bloc? Not really? Just like regular white dude? Oh, okay. It's like regular white guy. Just like regular. He has the chin like he's a communist chin. That's a... You see that like fucking chiseled chin, like fucking I drink vodka during the day and it's cold as fuck in my country. Like that's the chin you have. That yeah, you look like you could fucking take a punch. That mustache looks like it has a fist in it. It's gonna hit me with the stuff. That's great, yeah. Well, at least I know I'm safe now. We got Andre Arlovsky here. Not everybody watches the MMA and stuff like that. It's just like, ugh. I get a key cat. You see my key cat? Oh, look at my key cat. He's a robot. He's a robot key cat. It's starting to itch now. I don't like it. But I was wearing I had a bandage yesterday. Or no, 2 days ago. I got it 2 days ago. So I had a bandage. In. I've never got that much attention from like old white ladies. They wanted to know what was the matter. What happened? Are you okay? It was like old white ladies, like they were concerned that I brought some like Ebola AIDS from Mexico. Like, what happened? What's going on? Is it okay? That's why I wish I was taller so I could just say rude shit to people. Like that's what I wanted to say. I just wanted to say like, yeah, I killed 8 white people today. That's what happened. I stabbed them in the neck, all of them, and then the last guy like scratched me, so I had to go to the doctor. So I didn't want to get like white people AIDS. Like white people AIDS take forever to kill you. Mexican AIDS work really hard. They're very hard workers, the Mexican AIDS. That they like kill you immediately. They're just like, let's go get them! Let's get them! That's Mexican AIDS right there. The white people AIDS, they're like, let the brown guys do it. That's what... And I don't want you to think I don't like white people, room full of white people. Because I do. I do like white people because you guys make white women and they are my favorite. I love them so much. They're my favorite thing. They're my favorite thing. Like, I love white women. It's not my fucking, on the totem pole, things I like in this world. It's like Miller High Life. Then like white women, and then like kitty cats, then baseball, and then like my friends and family, in that order. I love kitty cats. Like, I'm a weirdo with it. Like, I'm a weirdo with the kitty cats. Whenever I see a kitty cat in public, like, I could be fucking talking some gangster shit with a bunch of gangsters. Like, hey, fuck that guy. I told him, hey, kitty cat. That's what I'm a weirdo with it, because I love them so much. They're just kitty cats. I like them so much. I love them. I love kitty cats. And it seems like weird for like a brown guy to like kitty cats. Like, because we're not like it's not a big thing in the Mexican community, kitty cat love. We're like fucking stray dog kind of people. You guys were thinking it. I just say it. You guys don't like kitty cats. You guys don't have houses and stuff. We're more like stray dog kind of people, I guess. I don't know. Well, it's just one of those things, like, I'm the oldest of 5, so I grew up in apartments, so, like, that was the only kind of animal I could have. It was a kitty cat, so, and I just fell in love with them, so, like, you can't help who you fall in love with. That's one of the things in the stuff. So, like, I always, when I talk about, like, my love of white women, sometimes Mexican ladies get mad at me. They get kind of mad. They'll come and tell me after the show how they feel. They want to like Yelp me to my face. That's what they want to do. I was working this club one time and these two Mexican girls come up to me, like in their early 20s, you know, mid 20s, early 20s. And they come up and they're like, hey, I just want to tell you you're funny, and you know, we just want to make sure that we get a picture with you. I know you don't like us because we're Mexican, and you only like the white ladies because you think we're like all loud and obnoxious. I was like, well, you're kind of proving my fucking point right now. Just tone it down a little bit. Just relax. Just relax. I don't want to fist fight you, Maria. Like, can it not be a thing? Like, it's just. And I always explain like this. All right? This is kind of whatever. Like, if I went to a brothel, okay? Completely legal in Nevada, by the way. I just want to let you guys know that. All right? The tax dollars goes to roads and schools. All right? Vote locally, think globally. But if I went to the brothel, all right, and then all the ladies came out, I'll probably pick the white lady first. I would. 95% of the time, I'll pick the white lady first. Unless they had like a midget lady. Like a little one, like a little midget lady. No matter what color, I will pick her first. Like a little, and because I don't know if I like it. I never tried it. I'm not fucking beating pussy away with a stick, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I would be cutting out a whole demographic of women that will have sex with me. Like, it's okay, we'll look strange in public, but when the lights are down and the covers are over, we're all the same, baby. Because I want to say this out of my mouth one time. I do want to say this out of my mouth one time. It's like the lady with the midget lady, she comes out, and then I want to ask the guy, it's like, yo, is that full price or is that half price? How's that working? I'm just saying, bro, I'm not going to fucking pay for a whole lady if it's not a whole lady. You got to give me something. Come on, 25, you get a coupon or something. Can I get like a free lap dance from the midget? Like, I'm just saying. And I'm sorry, I didn't know if the midget's offensive. Apparently it's not. You can't say that. And everybody fucking in Seattle, all kumbaya. Fucking, you gotta be all nice to everybody. I don't know if I'm supposed to say these things. Like, I didn't get an email from the Coalition of Little People telling me what the correct references or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know. And plus, like the little lady, like I wanted to hold it. I wanted to hold it in her little hands. It's good for the fucking ego, all right? It's good for as a man, you need it every once in a while. You need an ego boost. Like, even if you have a large dick and you know you have a large dick, every once in a while you need somebody, that's a big dick. And you're like, thank you very much. Like, I have a regular one. Like a regular, like per capita, I have the biggest dick on my body. There's never been anyone. I'm just saying, like, I'm not like around with a bunch of dicks all the time. It's like, it's regular. Like, you know, I'm 5'6" on a good day, depending on footwear. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what do you call it? Medium. I guess we would call it medium. That's less flattering. Like, regular is good. Like a regular. You don't want it too big. Some girls don't like it too big. Like, you throw it over your shoulder. Like you're taking a backpack somewhere. Like that. You don't want that. That's too much. And it's like blood. You'll lose all the blood from your head to that. It's too much dicks. They're just. I'm sorry this got off the rails for a second. Like, sometimes it's too big. Like, yeah. There's a rapper named Corrupt. He had this one song. What was the name of the song? Something, your hoe's a bitch. Some shit, like some rap terrible thing. And the lady in the song goes, you ain't sticking that big dick in my ass. That shit is ferocious. I was like, that's never been a descriptive word that's said about my regular dick. Like, it's like, oh my God, that's ferocious. Like, it was like trying to attack her. Like it had teeth. It was like, oh my God, it's ferocious. I was like, goddamn right it's ferocious. That's why I put it in hands of little women. Because you guys got to realize what you're looking at right here, people. Take it all in. Mystery and an anomaly to all people walking the earth. I'm a 35-year-old Mexican without any children. I'm like a fucking unicorn. I shouldn't exist. Goddamn right I don't have any kids. You guys are gonna tell stories about me at work on Monday. I seen him at Comedy Underground in Pioneer Square. A responsible Mexican with 0 children and 0 debt. I think having 0 children and 0 debt kind of coincide with each other, right? I own 35 pairs of Converse, ma'am. You know why? Because I don't have to fucking buy milk or diapers. It's all my money. I get to buy Converse and watches. I'm a big fan of the safe sex. I'm a big fan of... I may or may not be wearing a condom right now. All my friends, like, they have kids. It's just like... My whole argument is I don't know why you need to make more people. That's my whole argument with having kids. We're running out of fucking water. You guys know that. You're just, like, making more useless human beings, like... Because everybody... My whole thing, like, everybody thinks their kid's gonna be, like, the president of some shit. They're not. They're gonna be a bunch of dummies, you know? Like, driving 50 in the left lane. That's what they're gonna be doing. You know what I don't like about kids? They fucking make parents, and parents are the worst. They think they're like fucking, just because all you did was not use a rubber or birth control and you made that person. It's not that fucking difficult, you know? You know how many fucking bullets I've dodged in 35 years of my life? That's hard. Everybody thinks their kid's amazing. They always say that dumb shit. My kid's amazing. Look, it's just amazing. No, he's not amazing. Is he doing quantum physics in the living room? No, he's not amazing. He's just doing little kid activities. That's all he's doing. He's putting the blocks on top of the blocks with the stuff and the circle. That's what they do. They learn things. Oh, it's so amazing. Does he have a cape? Is he flying around the room? That's fucking amazing. That would be, I was like, that's fucking kid's amazing. And look at this kid. He's flying all over the place like a superhero. Are you an X-Man? You know another thing too? Kids don't give a fuck if you're hungover. They have no consideration for the amount of alcohol you drank the night before. None. So rude. So I was like, Dad. What? Daddy smells like whiskey. What? And I'm not even your dad. I'm just laying this to your mother. That was the appropriate response for that joke. Sometimes people, like, well, I didn't force her to do anything. It was consensual. But we were all, I got a return visit. I guess I did a good job, and then we went about our ways because I wasn't going to buy any fucking Chuck E. Cheese. I just don't like, I don't know, maybe I'm just like a big fucking kid, like, whatever, like responsibility-wise or some shit like that. I have nieces, I like them. They're nice, they're little people. I get to give them back when they smell like shit. It's really fun. Like, they're like, what are they? 4 and 6. So like little baby kids. Do you guys know you gotta keep kids alive every day, all day long? Like, you're responsible for them. If you're an adult, you're responsible. And what do kids do all day, every single day? Fucking try to kill themselves. Every day, trying to run into traffic, trying to fall down the goddamn stairs. Fucking drink the bleach. They're constantly trying to drink the bleach. I've never reached underneath the sink to get anything for a child. Never. But they're constantly trying to drink the bleach to send me to jail to figure out if I'm gay or not. I would suck to find out if you're gay by accident, right? You go to prison, you commit a felony, you go to prison, you're getting raped by the Aryan Brotherhood. You're like, fuck, I'd rather enjoy this. I should have tried this a lot sooner. One at a time. Jesus Christ, you fucking animals. I don't know if I'm gay. I never tried it, so that suck. I don't know. Not that it's bad to be gay or anything. It's just I gotta get in better shape. You gotta wear real tight clothes and all that shit. Like these pants are fucking killing me right now. It's just I don't think I can get it any tighter. It's like I'm getting kind of tired of gay guys. Not like regular ones. Not like if you have a boyfriend or husband or whatever the fuck. Like that's good. I want more of you guys. There should be more gay guys because you're not having sex with chicks. Like I'll get to fuck more chicks. You know, like that's why I never understood homophobia. Like goddamn homos around here. I was like, yeah, but they're not having. There's a whole group of chicks that are like unoccupied. Like look at all those girls right there. Look at those guys. They're making out with each other. They're over there. That's why I never understood homophobia. Like, every once in a while, like lesbians, like fucking, they get a little too aggressive. But I'm just like, I keep my distance. You know, when it's just like they have the fade and shit. Like, you know, they have the uniform on. It's like flannel with no sleeves and then like a fade. They're always like walking around like that. I'm like, hey, fucking relax, lady. All right, we get it. We get it. All right. We fucking get it. Okay. You got the uniform on. We fucking get it. All right. And I don't want to be like all mean to the LGBTQ community. I'm sorry. I know I'm in Seattle. Like you guys are gonna fucking blog about me tomorrow. Like, this guy he hates midgets and gay people. Which is one of those things. Like everybody in Seattle like kumbaya, but you get outside of the city of Seattle, it's fucking Kentucky out there. Everybody thinks it's like holding hands, men kissing men, ladies kissing ladies. You fucking get the pull-up. You get the pull-up. It's a little Trumpy out there. It's a little Trumpy. I'm not trying to sway anybody's political beliefs. I'm just saying it's a little Trumpy in those areas. I think I made that up. If you hear anybody else say that, that's my shit right there. I've been saying that all weekend, like a little Trumpy. You're like, it's a little Trumpy in here. Yeah. It's like you go over the pass as like a brown guy. Like, have you guys ever been east of Colorado? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's Colorado, good, yay. Mexicans and weed, that's good. And you get like next door, like Nebraska, Iowa, all that shit. They're just like angry white people everywhere, just angry. You're like yelling freedom for no reason, like. Goddamn Obama trying to take away my freedom! Freedom! They're like the white trash Bravehearts. I don't know why they're so angry. They're still white. Like everything's gonna work out eventually. Like. So I was in Nashville, Tennessee about a month and a half ago. Hey, thank you guys for coming. All right, have a seat, get a drink. Hey, thanks, buddy, I appreciate it. So we were talking about like how I don't like white people. All right, el güero, güey, el güero. Fucking, that's great. So I was just telling her like east of Colorado, like it gets a little Trumpy out there in those areas, you know. So I was in Nashville, Tennessee, and I took the red eye in. So like I got there like 8:30 in the morning, and I couldn't check into my hotel till 2. So I kind of had to like find somewhere with air conditioning because it's fucking 8,000% humidity over there. It's disgusting. There's like bugs everywhere. It's hot, sweaty. It's like Africa with white people. It's so bad. It's so bad. So I went to the Johnny Cash Museum, which I'm not a fan or anything. It's just, I could kind of sit there. It's not my thing. It's like when I tell people I never got into the Beatles, what they hear is, fuck the Beatles. That's what they hear in their head. It's like, no, I just never really got into them. I like Steely Dan. I think that's a better band. Like, that's my opinion. They're like, yo, what have you been under a fucking rock for like 25 years? How can you not like the Beatles? Oh my God, Abbey Road is one of the greatest albums of our generation. Just because I disagree with your opinion doesn't mean I don't like the band. So finally, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck the Beatles. Fuck the Beatles. I fucking hope they all fall in the lake and drown. I don't give a shit. They're all dead. Fucking Steely Dan is way better. I go to the thing and, it has air conditioning and shit. So I'm like, I go get something to eat. It's like 12:31. I was like, I could probably sneak in. My hotel. They'll probably. So I catch a cab, and my cabbie's an older white cat with the big Duck Dynasty beard, and very Merca guy. He looked like a Merca guy. So I pointed out. I was like, hey, is that the Titan Stadium right there? And he goes, yeah, that's a Titan Stadium. That's where they play. And I was like, he's all, where are you coming from? I was like, oh, I'm coming from Seattle. And then so he goes, oh, West Coast. He's all, what do you think about this goddamn Colin Kaepernick situation? And I fucking should have just kept my mouth shut. That's what I should have did. I should have just known where the fuck I was in Tennessee, where they used to own people. I should have just remembered where I was, where my environment took in my audience. But no, fucking liberal, lefty, kumbaya, West Coast guy over here. I was like, well, he has the right to protest, it doesn't matter, difference of opinion, yada, yada, listen to that. You should have seen the fucking red, this guy, I seen red, coming out of his beard, it was glowing. It was glowing, his face like a cartoon, steam was coming out of his ears. He's like, that's bullshit, the flag is sacred, and it's giving me all this fucking patriotism, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I hate this argument, too. This is my least favorite argument, I call it secondhand patriotism. It's just like, my daddy fought for this freedom. I was like, everybody's dad fought in WW2, all right? Fucking, we had to fight or we all be speaking Japanese or German right now. Everybody had to go and don't use his service. What did you do anything? Or are you in the service? No, I just went to college, smoked dope, and questioned my sexuality. That's what I did. But I'm gonna use my dad's service to tell you what a terrible American you are. I was like, no. You can't use other people's service for your benefit. That's not how it works. My dad was in the U.S. Army for 4 years, honorable discharge. You know what he did for this country? Fucking kicked it in Hawaii for fucking 4 years, got a tan and a drinking problem. That's what he did. That's what he did for your freedom. You're welcome. You're welcome, America. You're welcome. My father was on the beaches of fucking, not Normandy, on fucking Oahu and Maui, getting a tan, drinking Olympias for 4 years. That's what he did. So you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's what my father did for you, for your freedom to protest. Every once in a while you talk about these things, you're gonna alienate a couple people. Somebody's I could hear people folding their arms right now. Just this fucking Mexican. What is the cook doing on stage? I ordered my nachos a half hour ago. And this fucking guy's talking about America like that? How dare you go back to where you came from? It's everybody's trying to out-American each other now. Everybody, if you're not fucking waving a flag all day, you're not some sort of patriot, you hate the Olympics or something, everybody, I support the troops. I eat bald eagles for breakfast. It's okay. All right, I guess you win, bald eagle eater guy. It's I was in Arizona last weekend. They don't like Mexicans down there, man. Which I don't understand. You're right on top of Mexico. You're right on top of it. They kind of have to walk through. Yeah, so you live on top of Mexico and complain about. I heard this one guy on TV who goes, "We're full. We're full." I was like, "Have you ever been to North Dakota, dude? There's a lot of space out there. A lot. There's a lot of things you can just put up a house. We might be full in the city. I would like some people from Amazon to leave Seattle so traffic." Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. All right, but there's plenty of space in this country. I've driven all over this country. There's plenty of space. It's not a real big problem in Minnesota with the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's far away. They don't really give a shit. It's oh, well, that's your guys' problem, I guess, down there. That's why you guys went down there, right? Just get away from everything, like rattlesnakes, Wyatt Earp, fucking. Now you're on top of Mexico, like complaining about that they can't swim all the way around. Like it's too much. Goddamn right! Learn to speak the language. May the wings of liberty never lose a feather. That's not me, it's Jack Burton. It's Jack Burton. It's not, but I think it's appropriate for what I'm talking about. So you guys see me come up here, like, oh, Mexican guy, he's gonna be like, oh, lowriders, Mexicans, ha 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 ha. Like, you didn't think I was gonna have an opinion on anything. You thought it was just gonna make some crazy noise. That I was gonna. That's funny. Like, some Mexicans, like, that's what we whistle. It's just a whistle thing. Like, you can tell, you can have a whole conversation or just a gist of a conversation, just like what, it's like, just like say you met a girl last night and your boy asked you the next day, hey, what happened with that girl last night? And you go, he already knows what happened. He's like, yeah. It's like, yeah. That's how charming I am. Arizona's an open carry state, which is very fucking unnerving. I just want to let you guys know that. Like, I have a gun, I have a shotgun at my house, all right? But I leave it there. I don't walk around with it. It's just for home defense. I don't need my fucking 12 gauge when I go to get some toilet paper at the Walmart. Like, I don't need that. I don't think that's a necessity, right? But you always get those guys, like, those guys. Because I was... 9 months of the year, I'm a comedian, okay? I'm pretty good at it. The other 3 months, I work in Alaska cooking for rich white people on a private yacht. That's what I do. Yeah, so it's just one of those things that, like, I didn't want to come back. I didn't want to come back to America, like, from the summer. I don't know what the fuck you guys been doing down here. Like, fucking everybody's going, Black Lives Matter! It's like, oh, all right. All right, I guess it matters. And then the cops got pissed. They're like, Blue Lives Matter! It's like, okay, don't hit me with the stick. And then Mexicans were like, Brown Lives Matter too! I was like, all right, yeah, viva la brasas. I didn't hear anything from the Asians, though, this summer. I didn't hear anything from them at all. Maybe there's too many of them. They didn't give a shit. They're just like, it doesn't matter. Then I seen a protest on the internet. The white people were like, White Lives Matter! White lives have always mattered. Like any history book, like every year, they've always, like, you pick a year, and it's like white lives were on the top of everything. Like you could have saved the Sharpie ink and the tree that made that cardboard sign. Like you could have just went to the Old Navy and said, White Lives Matter. Like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Are you going to buy a shirt or not? Protesting for being white? White Lives Matter. I went to Alaska this year, and when I went to Alaska, I had a girlfriend, and then when I came back from Alaska, I didn't have a girlfriend. And by round of applause, 20s. How many people are in the 20s? Okay. So I'm in my 30s. Like, I learned a new term this year. Was because my girl just kind of stopped calling me. Yeah. It's one of those things. She ghosted me. That's a term. That's a term. That's a thing now. You don't even have to fucking. But first of all, very rude, by the way. I just want to let that out. Just let me know. You have a little dick. You're not doing whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hang out with you. It's like, okay, cool, but just nothing. Like, at first you're concerned. That's your lady. You're like, oh, fuck, I hope nothing happened. Honey, are you okay? Like, I haven't heard from you, yada, yada. Then, like, a week goes by, and she hasn't called you back, and as a man, your ego kicks in. Yeah, you're like, what the fuck is this bitch? That in your head, as a man, that's what happened, that's what you think. This fucking bitch, you don't fucking call me back, like... That's what you think in your head as a man. And you know how to, okay, every girl, it's universal. If you want to get a hold of her, she ghosted you, fucking mean text. Mean text will get a response. Mean text will get a response every single time. Because finally I was like, you know what? Fuck this bitch. I'm going to fucking mean text her. That's what I'm going to do. And it wasn't what you guys are thinking. I didn't call her all the bad words that you're not supposed to call ladies, okay? I didn't say any of that shit. The first one was, hey, bitch, you still owe me $300. Like, that was... that was the first one. And then the next one, which got the response, was, hey, if you're not going to be my girlfriend no more, fucking let me know so I can fuck other chicks. Like, that was a thing. And I was like... So, I mean, what do you do at that point? It's just... Because as a guy, like, when your girl stops texting you, stops calling... Like, all you think in your head is, like, the worst shit imaginable. That's all you think in your head. She could be at home reading a book, fucking eating an apple. All you're thinking in your head is, she's banging hella black dudes right now! She's fucking blowing hella black dicks! The fucking Seattle Seahawks just left her house! Fucking Richard Sherman and Bobby Wagner had her on the rotisserie! It always goes to black dicks. In our head, it always goes to black dicks. That's what you're thinking in your head. It's like, bitch, I'm not a robot, man. I got feelings, you know what I mean? Like, fucking at least tell me what's going on. Like, fucking let me go have sex with other ladies. Like, fucking, I mean, I look like this, but I pull some trim, like, for a guy that looks like me, I do all right, you know? Just one of those things. If I didn't have a microphone, I'd just be like a regular dude. But now I have a microphone, so I was like, I'm like out of my league every once in a while. It's like, oh, shit. Guys would be like, how the fuck did you do that? I was like, I have no fucking clue. I don't even know that she's falling for it, though. Just don't fuck it up, all right? So that's what you think in your head, because, I mean, dude, if you're, like, I didn't love my ex-girlfriend, or whatever, but she was a nice lady. I liked her, whatever. But when you get dumped to that point, because girls, you guys turn it off, you turn it off. Like, when it's done, it's done. Oh, man, that's rough, man. That's a rough one because you ain't a man and you ain't lived life until you fucking cried yourself to sleep. Woke up on your kitchen floor next to an empty bottle of Kettle One while Michael McDonald is playing on repeat on your laptop. I keep forgetting not in love anymore. I keep forgetting things will never be the same again. Fuck you, bitch. So you think in your head. That's just rough. You ain't a man unless that's happened to you. But it's just, you have to find another person to have sex with. And that's wherein lies the problem, because you got to figure out the spots again. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like sex spots? You have to... I already figure out where all her spots were. Like I touch this, and I play with that, and I stroke this, and then she liked that at a medium pace, not too hard, not too soft, like a medium pace. She liked it a little bit. Like every once in a while, like white girls will get weird and want you to punch them in the face. I don't know the legality with punching white women during sex. Like I don't know the legality of that shit, so I'm just like, I'll choke you a little. Like I don't want like that too much. But I'm not gonna haul off and cold cock you in the I'm sorry, that's where I draw the line. Yeah, well, you have to find the spots because every girl's different. You're different from that lady to that. Every girl's different. So you have to find the spots again. I did find one, 35 years on this planet, I found the one universal one for every girl. Look, guys, it's right here. Right in the back of the earlobe and right here, and then you can kind of go up and down a little bit right here. That's the spot. Every girl has that, because every girl tells me, oh my God, you found my spot. That's like every female, oh yeah, you found my spot. And I want to say this as a comedian, I want to say this, but if I say that, then the lady won't give me any sex. I want to say, look, bitch, that's everybody's spot. Like, I want to say that. But I can't say that. Then that lady will be like, why are you so mean? I was like, well, I'm just saying because fucking every girl says it. So are we going to fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like to cut to the chase every once in a while. It's like, hey, what's up with the pussy? Like, every once in a while, you got to ask. You can't ask in Seattle because everybody's like, stop trying to believe me. I was just asking what's up with it. Like, I'm fucking like 8 feet away. Like, I'm just asking. Stop looking at me with your microaggression eyes. I'm like, oh, fuck. You can't say shit anymore. Well, if I had a girlfriend, like, and I was financially secure enough, well, this is my thing, like, with, like, Valentine's Day. Like, I never understood, like, a specific day to tell your lady you love her. Like, aren't you supposed to do that every day, right? Like, I don't know, just in my head. It's like, what do? Punch her in the face the rest of the year? Like, that doesn't make... It's like, the 14th's coming up, bitch, you know? Like, I never understood that. I never understood, like, all right, well, we're just going to take care of you in the shortest month of the year. I'm going to tell you how I love you halfway through the month. Because it's a whole process. And plus, I mean, I might lose a couple of you guys, but I mean, it's a lady holiday. It's specifically a lady holiday. Yeah, no guy's looking forward to February 14th. Like, no. No guy's ever told another guy, like, hey, bro, what'd you get for Valentine's Day? That's never been a conversation. In the history of conversation with men, that's never happened. Like, ever. I'll put everything I love, I'll put that on there. That's never, no two guys are like, what's up, bro? What'd you get? No. It's a Valentine. And if you don't believe me, try not fucking sending your girl some flowers at work. See when's the next time you get laid, all right? Just experiment-wise, try it. Because if I was, like, financially secure enough and I had a lady, I would send her flowers every single day at work. I would. Before you, let me rephrase it. I would send her flowers because I loved her so much, but I would also send her flowers to start fights with her coworkers and her boyfriends. Yeah. Because women, you guys are so fucking catty. That if a girl was getting flowers every single day at your job, by Wednesday you'd be fucking pissed. You would be furious on Wednesday. Monday rolls around. Wow, look at that. Oh my God, what a good way to start out the week. You got you some flowers and a balloon, a teddy bear. Wow, that's a keeper right there. You better hold on tight. I might have to scoop them up myself. Tuesday rolls around. Little less enthusiasm. Wow, you got your flowers again. Wow, that's great. Look at that. What a nice guy. It's 2 days in a row, like Monday and Tuesday. Wow, you're going to run out of room in your cubicle for all that stuff it's sending you over there. I don't know what's going to happen. Wednesday rolls around. Flowers show up. It's that same lady. Like, what is this bitch have sparks coming out of her pussy? Like, what the... fuck she getting flowers every single goddamn day for? And that girl go home and pick a fight with her unsuspecting boyfriend or husband. Fucking guy doesn't know what's going on. He's coming home from a hard day's work. He doesn't know the fucking hurricane's coming. He's just coming home from work. He has a man job. He has to lift heavy things all day. Because he didn't read books in school, so that's what happens when you don't read books. You lift heavy things for the rest of your life. He just wants a cold beer and some meatloaf. That's all he wants is cold beer and some meatloaf. He comes in and you guys don't talk anymore because you ran out of shit to talk about 12 years ago. He's over there like a fucking Neanderthal, just just being a fucking caveman on the other side of the table. You're over there on the other side just fucking picking your piece off like a bitch. And he finally looks up at you and, what the fuck's your problem? I don't know, what is my fucking problem? Some bitch at my work keeps getting flowers every single goddamn day of the week. You haven't even got me flowers since the last time you punched me in my face. Those are two imaginary people. No one was hurt in the making of that joke, okay? Don't fucking blog about me. This guy hates gay people and midgets and domestic violence. He loves it. It's just one of those things where like, I don't know. Should I get married? I don't know. I just don't like paperwork. Does that make any sense? Like, it's just like, can't you just, I love you and then you love me and then we'll be good. We don't need the fucking government in our shit, right? I vote locally. The president's already like fucking Illuminati conspiracy theory. That's Bilderberg shit over there. Like Freemasons, like it's all conspiracy stuff. Like vote locally, roads and schools, right? Roads and schools, man. We need it's just one of those things. I just don't like the legality of marriage or whatever the fuck. People like cop out. Like, okay, let's say, if you guys weren't married or whatever, you're like dating, and you're like, it hasn't even come up or whatever. But here's my thing with it. That it comes up because it's fucking all these other people outside of your life just tell, why when you gonna put a ring on it? It's like, fucking mind your business, bitch. Fucking, I love her, she loves me, fucking leave me alone. Says, oh my God, look at her. This is always some fucking unhappy lady. Just wants you to be on, when are you gonna put him in? And she starts fucking quacking in your girl's ear, like, what he's gonna do? Like, when is he gonna pay for the milk? Is he gonna get the milk? And he keeps giving you just keep giving the milk to him and he doesn't wanna pay for the milk. He's just getting free milk all day, and then like he doesn't even have to pay for the milk and the fucking milk, and then maybe she likes giving me the milk. You ever think about that? You ever think about she likes to give me the milk because I'm good at getting the milk, okay? The milk, yeah, I'm a milk guy. Whatever the fuck is the person in the 50s, leave it to Beaver shit. That was a show in the 50s. It was a show in the... They had reruns in the 80s. Yeah, I know. It was like every Trump person's like picture of America. Just leave it to you. Can Google it on the internet. Yeah, Jerry Mathers, who's the Beather. Tony Dow, he was the brother. What was his name? Fucking Wally. Wally, there we go. The whitest name ever. Since everybody's like in your relationship, like, man, you gotta put her. Oh, it's the worst. Just mind your business, lady. Goddamn right. They did that shit like a black lady. Mm-hmm. That's funny to me. Well, cause my mom's been dating black dudes since I was 14 years old. So like I've had a black dude at my house longer than I haven't had a black dude at my house. Does that make any sense? Like years wise, like there's always been a black dude at my house. And it's funny to me because this is like in the 90s when it wasn't really accepted. Like it was before Jungle Fever, like before. It was before Martin and Gina. Like, it was before all that stuff. Like, late 80s, early 90s, it was really unacceptable. Like, especially in the Mexican community. Fucking, my mom had to, like, gather everybody together. She had to gather everybody together and, like, make the announcement like she was coming out of the closet that she was gay. I just wanted everybody to know I'm dating a black man. It's like, oh my God, a kid. This my burritos were flying everywhere. Like, now it's more accepted. You show up with DeAndre and your dad just like, I don't give a shit. Doesn't matter. It's DeAndre. He's great. Does he play basketball or something? Can we get some tickets? Like, that's... I mean, you could show up with DeAndre. It's okay now. And then, like, if you're dating, like, someone that's not your same race, like, you try to assimilate to their culture, like, to blend in a little bit. Like, my mom, I remember, she asked my little brother and sister's dad what they ate. He's like, we just eat food, like, regular food, like... He's like, well, I just thought you guys, like, ate, like, you know, ham hocks and collard. Was like, that's some slave shit, you know what I'm saying? Like... This is how much we didn't know black people back in the day. We just thought they ate all that slave food. Like every day, that's all they, ooh, girl, we got some shit. No, nobody does that anymore. It's not a thing. But my mom would like, this is like early 90s when it was like all this shit, like you go girl stuff. It was like early 90s. It was, me and my sister used to always make fun of her. And one time I remember we're like, Mom, why are you trying to act all black? And she goes, I ain't trying to act like nothing. You guys always try to make fun of me, she's like wagging her finger and shit. I was like, yeah, Ma. Like, we've always had a subscription to Jet and Ebony magazine. She tried to assimilate. You're just like, we're just gonna be cool with everybody. Yay! She started listening to rap music. It was fucking funny. I'm almost off of work. It's like 50 minutes. 50 minutes, 45. Give me a light at 45. We'll see where it goes from there. And then I know. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, you can smoke weed in this city, right? Which is fine. Like, it's great. I don't think it's that bad. But it's just like it's too fucking powerful. Like, okay, the old girlfriend that ghosted me, like she smoked the indica. That was indica pen. Okay, all right. So I remember one time we were going to go to the weed store to get some stuff. She wanted to buy another pen. So she goes, I'll drop you off and just go get the stuff, and then I'm going to circle around the block to look for parking. So I was like, all right, cool. So I haven't smoked weed since like the late 90s, early 2000s. Like, my references are off. I walk in all cool, like old guy, like, hey, what's up, man? Let me get a twomp of that shit. Nobody knew what a twomp was. Like, just like weed nerds, like, do we have twomp? Is that a twomp? They're like looking at the thing. Is that a hybrid blend of indica and sativa? I don't think we had. Did we have twomp last week? No, we didn't. I don't think we sell twomp. Do you? Like, that's how old my references are. Like, but at that point, you gotta still be cool guy. I gotta double down. Nah. If you don't have a twomp, just give me a dub. Give me a dub of that shit. And it's like, go back to the wall. Do we have dub? It's not like I'm an old man. It's just my references are out of date. I still say whack all the time. I just think it's, that fool's whack. Like, I say that, it just rolls off the tongue, you know? Like, I don't have to update. That's just funny to me, man. My thing with weed is, like, I don't need anything with a name on it. I don't want no Alaskan Thunderfuck, OG Captain, Snoop Dogg Kush. I don't need any of that shit. I don't. I don't want to float away. I don't want to sink into the count. I don't want to go to another dimension, man. I don't. I just want to get through a game of John Madden. That's it. I don't need to see fucking yellow clovers and green star, whatever the fuck. I don't want to do any of that. I just like regular. Just. And what if I go to another dimension where the horses are the people? And they have no vehicle, so they have to ride the people. I show up, I'm high as fuck. I don't know what's going on. The horse jumps on my back, like, get me to work. It's like, why? Because I'm brown. It's like, no, we have no cars. Now hurry up. These are the things you think about when you have no job. Oh, fuck, dude. It's too funny. It's like everybody thinks, like, I just don't like those weed scientist nerd guys. It's like, all right, well, I get it, man. Just, how much more higher are you going to get? You ever go? I went to a dude's house one time. He had a 6-foot bong. 6 feet of bong. 6 feet. I'm 5'6" on a good day, depending on footwear. I had to like get on another thing to smoke and there's another person I needed more people to smoke the weed by myself. Like I couldn't do it by myself because it was sick. I couldn't reach all the stuff. You don't need that much bong, man. Like that's too much bong. That guy smoking weed, he just got it like in the middle of the... He's like, ha ha, 6 feet, you don't need it. You don't need it. Like I'm a drinker, I like drinking. It's just one of those things, but I can't. Don't applaud my alcoholism. Don't. It's just one of those things where I have too much time on my hands sometimes. And it's like, fuck, Miller High Life tastes delicious at 1 p.m. It does, every once in a while. It's a good day drinking beer, all right? It's nice, fresh, ice cold Miller High Life out of the cooler. It has the sweat on the side of it, just, ooh, like a fucking hobo in the middle of the day. Just like a homeless. Oh, dude. Just a piece of shit in the middle of nothing to do. So maybe I should go to the driving range. It'll be, at least I'm doing something. Like hit some golf balls, smoke cigarettes, and drink Miller High Life. Like, what the But I can't do it like I used to. Starting to get a little, starting to hurt a lot more. You guys in your 20s, you can fucking drink all night, get an hour of sleep, fucking drink a beer in the shower. Woo, I'm gonna DUI to work today. You get in your 30s, man, you're moving slow like son of a bitch. It's like, motherfucker, I gotta go to the steam room and fucking sweat out some of this booze. Good Lord, I gotta call an Uber because I'm too drunk to drive still. Just pound you a Miller High Life and then go to the steam room and take a nap, you'll be fine. But it's starting not to work anymore. Like, it's starting not to work. Like all the little tricks of the trade back in the day that was like, I could just do this. Oh, let's grab a bottle of Pedialyte. It doesn't work anymore. It's like, you need like 2 days. Oh, who's the hobo in the back? Ha Pedialyte. That's some fucking hobo professional alcoholic shit right there. Like, oh, I gotta get a Pedialyte before we go to bed, man. I need to get those fluids, man. I'm fucking dehydrated, bro. Gatorade ain't gonna work this time. It's not gonna work. I need like actual electrolytes. Oh, fuck. I talk about these things, sometimes people get mad. Like in some of the stuff me, liberal, lefty, kumbaya kind of person. Like everybody should be equal, I guess, or I don't know. Like fairness in life. You can't talk too much about kids or puppies, people get pissed. I don't like either of those things. I like key cats. Well, fucking, they always have that fuck you attitude on their face. They don't give a shit. They're like, yeah, I know, but it's cold outside and you feed me. It's like, I don't really give a shit. See, a key cat. Puppies are too needy. They're just like, get out of here. And both of those things will shit on your rug, all right? When people get mad, like, you're talking... I had this lady come up to me after a show one time, just fucking yelling at my face, just yelling at me after a show about kids. Yeah. She comes up, she goes, you don't have any kids? I was like, no, I just spent 7.5 minutes telling you how I think they're horrible creatures. And she goes, well, I have kids, and kids were the greatest thing that ever happened to me. The greatest thing that ever happened to me were my children, and you don't know the joys of being a parent because you're a selfish person, and you don't want to bring life into this world. Kids were the greatest thing that ever happened to me. 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 She kept saying it over and over again. Like, I finally had to stop her. I was like, really? Really? The greatest thing that's ever happened to you were your children? Greatest thing? I was like, you want to know the greatest thing that's ever happened to me? 2 sold-out shows in Las Vegas. I went to the bar afterwards. 2 sold-out shows in Las Vegas. I went to the bar, started talking to these 2 pretty white ladies. They went back to my hotel room, made sweet love to me at the same time while I ate a tuna sandwich. That was the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. You know why I knew it was the greatest thing that's ever happened to me? Because while it was happening, I was like, this is the fucking greatest thing that's ever happened to me. And after we were all done, they both left. Second greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Look, you guys been a wonderful audience. Thank you for coming out. Keep supporting